Happy Friday, kids. Right now I'm actually in my classroom. It's so nice to be back in here. It's been a long time since I've been back in school. It's not the same without you though. Well, on this Friday I want to introduce to you kind of your last project in science. It's going to help us, it's going to guide us throughout the last couple weeks in science here, and allowing you to research something that you're really interested in terms of space. Ever since people started looking at the sky, space has really intrigued people, and every year when we do this project in 6th grade, I'm always amazed at the results that we get. So your job, your first step, is to pick something that has to do with astronomy, some type of subject. This is going to be kind of a non-fiction expository project that we have going on here with some math involved. So I just want to show you some examples that kids have done in the past. So for this project, you're going to have to make a physical model of something having to do with space, and then we're going to do some additional research to it, ultimately leading us to a scale model. So your first step really will be to build some kind of model that demonstrates your subject. So in the past, kids have chosen satellites, for instance. This is Voyager 2, satellite that somebody constructed out of, come closer, constructed out of cardboard and toothpicks and skewers, hot glue, just things they had laying around the house, okay? If you do some research on Voyager 2, it's pretty interesting. This satellite is actually outside of the solar system now, after being launched a long, long time ago, more than 30 years ago, okay? In the past, somebody did a Mars rover. So they have marshmallows back here. They all kinds of stuff they just found around their house. Kind of see that, okay? So their research was done on the lunar landings, and they just used that as their scale model to show lunar landings. Some kids in the past have just done planets, okay? So here's somebody did Neptune, okay? Here's somebody did Mars, and they really made a really neat stand out of it using a styrofoam ball, okay? If you don't have a styrofoam ball, it's okay. You can just find things around your house. And somebody in the past also made a poster here. So we have the Andromeda Galaxy. It's really hard to make a model of a galaxy with things laying around their house. So this person decided, hey, I'm gonna make a poster with the Andromeda Galaxy. Of course, there's some additional research that you're gonna have to do with this. And to kind of go along with this planet model, somebody made this really awesome scrapbook. This will come in later on how to put your information somewhere that you research. Okay? Kind of go over how to make one of these. It's kind of neat. You don't have to. But your first step today and Friday is to think of what do you want to research in terms of space? It could be anything having to do with space, constellations, NASA missions. Right now, a big thing is Starlink satellites. If you look across the sky, sometimes you'll be lucky enough to see them streak across the sky in a line of satellites. Planets, moons, other solar systems, other stars, individual stars. So I want you to pick something that you've always kind of been interested in terms of astronomy. And then what you're going to do is email me your subject topic, okay? That's all you have to do today for Friday in science. If by chance you feel ambitious, feel free to start making your model of your topic or something that represents it. Next week we'll get into more details on what we're looking for in terms of an entire project, okay? So have an awesome weekend, and I look forward to getting your response with the subject that you're going to be studying in the last couple weeks of science. Have an awesome weekend.